What war are you prepared for your son, for you to actually send your son into battle? How do you define that?
To protect the national security of our country.
Be more specific.
No, it's hard to say because of circumstances being so varied. I supported the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. Why? Because I believed that there was a threat to our country. Clearly, Afghanistan was a threat.
Would you have bombed Syria?
No, I wouldn't have bombed Syria. What I would be doing right now, I think a war that is just is a war to destroy ISIS. That is a just war. ISIS is a body, is a state that is projecting terror around the world, that is obviously causing great devastation within the Middle East and disruption within the Middle East. And in order for us to be effective in stopping ISIS, we must take their land, which means we can't bomb them. You're not going to take land by bombing. That means you have to get on the ground and you have to take the land back from them. And it comes, I repeat how important this is. The legitimacy of a caliphate under Islamic law is tied to their ability to have and hold ground. When you take that ground, you delegitimize the caliphate. The Obama policy of containment is a policy that works in concert with what ISIS' mission is. You have a president who is actually helping ISIS achieve their objective by containing them. ISIS, I'm sure, would love to expand their territory, but the way they are projecting power is by doing what they're doing in Paris and Mali and maybe in this country and other countries. That's how they're establishing their global caliphate, by spreading on other countries. The key for them is to hold on to the land they have, to have legitimacy within the Islamic world. And for the President of the United States not to know that, not to have a basic understanding, is either he is delusional and simply doesn't believe that ISIS is in fact Islamic, or he has not taken the time to understand the nature of the enemy and what's necessary to defeat that enemy. We can defeat ISIS. We need to put sufficient boots on the ground in concert with theirs and working with the Kurds, who are perfectly willing to fight. With Sunni Muslims, we should not be working with Russia, we should not be working with Iran, we should not be working with Syria. Because in working with those three entities, we're working with Shiites. And we're trying to take on a Sunni force. You want to make it very difficult for us to win? You turn this into a sectarian battle. We need to get the Iranians out of Iraq. We need to get the Shiite militias out of the battle against ISIS. We need to enjoin the Sunnis in that region, just like we did in the Anbar Awakening. And along with the Kurds and the Jordanians and others, we can take out ISIS if we are committed to do it. And that's what a leader would do, and that's what I would do.